Hello everyone, in this video we'll be talking about creating a Drupal 8 theme from scratch using Twig commands. We'll design the theme and then we'll enable it and then and then install it in our localhost directory, and you'll be able to view what our theme looks like. So let's get started. Let's create a folder. Let's name it GCI theme. So okay, that's great. And now we'll be creating a few folders. Alright, so we'll be creating a font folder where we'll add all the custom files. Let me rename it to fonts. Okay, and then we have a image folder which will contain all the images. These are the basic things that are there in a particular theme. We'll have styles, of course, the styles folder. This will contain all the CSS files of our specific theme. Then we'll have the templates. This folder will contain all the important Twig documents that control our website, control our theme. So there we go with all the folders. Let us now create a document named GCI theme .info.yml. This is the info file that we need to tell Drupal, okay, this is our module, this is our theme, and this is all the information you need. Let's create a GCI theme .libraries. We'll be defining all the libraries. So libraries.yml. We're good to go now. Let's start editing our files. Let's open up our info. Okay, I need to change a few things. Drupal coding standards, and I guess we're okay with that. So let us now make some changes in our info.yml file. Let's give it a name. Design. Alright, and let's give it a description. This is a theme for GCI screencast. Let's give it a type which is theme. Let's also give it a package. Package would be custom, and core would be 8.x. Now this is really important for our file, because if say we enter core 7.x, then what happens is it won't show up in Drupal 8 because that's not compatible with it. So that is why it won't show. So we need to enter core 8.x. Next we'll add some things that it requires. So require not require, we'll add regions, of course. So regions, we will be defining, okay, these are the parts of our website. So there would be header, there would be content, there would be sidebar first, sidebar second, footer, and all those things would be our content. So let's give it our first region header. This will contain items of header. Then we have the content, which will contain the items of content, of course, items of content. Then we have the sidebar first, items of sidebar first, sidebar second, side. Now this is really not important. All you need to know is that you can enter the all the regions over here. Let's just add a footer. Items, footer. Let's add bread crumbs, items of bread crumbs. Alright, so we've added the regions also. Let us now define some libraries. So we'll do that using our libraries. We'll give it a folder name. Okay, we add here, over here we need to enter dash and then enter a space as well. If you don't do this, it won't consider your theme as proper, and you won't be able to see your theme working. So we'll give it a GCI theme, that is the name of our folder, slash we'll give global assets to it, and then we have our again dash space GCI theme, and here we'll set our style. So these are all the style will be where we are edit our documents and everything. So let's check for Control+B coding standards. Now they're up to date. So this was our info.email file. Alright, so I think we are good over there. So now that we have done that, let us now go and edit our libraries.yml file as well. So now library.yml file, okay, let me just shift this over here. So we have the info.yml file over here and libraries.yml file over here. Let's give it a style, and the way it works is we can add CSS over here, and then we can add our theme, and then we can add here is where we'll be defining our style dot CSS, and then the Twig command. These are the Twig commands. So this is our libraries. So we've told it that okay, this is where you can find a style. So this is our folder name. Alright, I should enter styles over here as well, because the folder name of styles, so styles is where I will find my style.css, and I can also enter the styles slash normal.css because I'll be using normal as well. So there we go with our two commands, and we're done over here. We'll be using a normal as our base theme as well in this custom theme. So that's it for our module, for in libraries and for email, and we'll check for Drupal standards and they're up to date. So alright, so now that we have created our info.email file as well as a libraries.email file, we will now go on to create a main file, the file that will define whatever holds in a custom, and it will be named as page.html.twig. So let's create this page.html.twig. Let's go over here. Let's go ahead into our templates and let's add a new document named page.html.twig. So this is where you will find all the page document HTML.twig. Now what you need to understand is that we'll be editing the page, we'll be adding content, we'll be making a theme for the page content, but but Drupal doesn't only have a content page, it also requires other pages as well. As for example, it will have a node page, content page, a configuration page, all kinds of pages. So for that we have the option to go over here to our localhost site, and when we head over to our localhost, if we go to Drupal 8 and then Drupal 8 slash module slash Drupal 8 core slash modules slash system, sorry, not search, system and slash our templates. So over here you can see that it has a lot of Twig templates. For example, there is one for admin block content, admin page, all those kind of things. So this is where it draws its all the content, all the HTML from. But we'll be creating one for the page.html. We'll be creating one for this specific HTML file. So let's go back. Let's go to our templates and page.html and open it with our Sublime text. So now we'll be creating our page.html. so since this won't be working, this won't be like responsive and all auto completion won't be here, let us create a new document named, let's save it as index.html. so now when we use it, okay, so we have our header over here. So let's give it a header and let's give it some classes, like id would be id, I don't know, give it an id of navbar and then a class of navbar default, and the role would be to navigate, or navigation would be its role, navigation. Alright, navigation is the role, and let's give it a div class container, div class is equal to container, and okay, this is the important part. This is where the Twig commands come in. So what is really happening over here is that we have the Twig command. So what this will do is this will print out something. This command says it asks it to print out. If we do a double brackets and then a percentage slash something percentage, then we're giving a command to Drupal, okay, this is the something is the command that you have to follow. If we replace these percentages with hashtag, then of course that means we are commenting something. So okay, this is a comment, that's something. So these are the basic commands. You can check out more commands over the Twig documentation page. You can head over there anytime and get a head start over what Twig commands all are, and you can use a lot of them. So okay, we are done with the header, and let us now go to our page dot, let's print out the page dot breadcrumbs, and we're done with it. Now we'll create our main. In our main we'll give it a role of main, and then we'll have a class, namely main content, div class main dash content, and let's give it some page content. So this will contain this will print all the page content over here. So this is what its command is telling it, print the main content over here. Next we'll give it a command that if page dot content underscore first percentage, then do this, then then do an aside, and let's give aside a class. Let's give aside a class of layout sidebar first. Layout sidebar underscore first. So now you will be seeing an if kind of command. So what it does is, if there is page content for first, then give this class, then go to this class aside, and the class would be layout and layout dash sidebar underscore first, and let's give it a role as well. The role is equal to complementary. So there you go. We have our if condition, that if this is happen, this happens, and we'll give it a command as well, of course. Page dot content, page, this is a sidebar, right? Page dot sidebar underscore first. So print this again. Now that we have done that, let's end this as well. So percentage, and then there is an end if, and then there is percentage again. So this is it. Make sure to remove the spaces from the ends percentages. So we have our if page the content the first, then do this, and otherwise end it. Let's get another one for second sidebar. So if page dot content, okay, if page dot content underscore second percentage, then aside class layout sidebar second, role is equal to complementary. Page dot sidebar underscore second. Alright, so we are done over here. Of course, we also need to end this, so let's do that. Sorry about this. And percentage end if percentage. Alright, so we've added the content and everything. Let us now go to a footer and add some content over here. So like we'll add roles to our footer, we'll add a role of content info. So role is equal to content info, and in our footer we'll give it a page dot footer. We'll print page dot footer. So this is what I'll print, and let's end if. Of course, we also need to add an if there is a footer. So if there is a page dot footer, then do this, and then we have an percentage end if. Alright, so if there is a page footer, then to add this command, and then end if. So as of now, let's see. Okay, so our content is ready, like our main content is ready. Our page for Twig, so let's copy it over there. As you can see, there is nothing, no autocomplete or anything over here, so that is why I chose to edit in page index.html. Let us now head over to our styles and create a style page, because of course we need a style to it. Let's add some styles. Let's add a style.css. Let's open it in Jared. So sorry, not Jared, let's open it in Sublime. In our Sublime, okay, we might not want to add a few, like it's not gonna be a lengthy code, but we're gonna add some content to our style or CSS. Like we're gonna give our header some things like maybe height. Alright, so we'll give it a height of 80 px, I guess, and position would of course be fixed, and of course we need to do this as well. Let's give a margin of 0 and padding of 0 to everything. So now we'll add a width of 100%, and okay, we now have a width of 100%, and let's go to our flat UI colors and choose a color from over here. Let's go with Peter River, and let's give it a background and then a color. So we have a color. Let us go to our .container file and do the same, that is add a height of 80 px and a background of same color. So now we have our container defined. Let's add some styles to our footer. Let's give it a background of, I guess, dark. Let's give it a dark background, and let's give it a height of 100 px, and let's give it a color if there is a color of white, or since we need to use let's just add some things, like let's just add a white color to it, and then of course a width is needed, width of 100%. Okay, we have already given a background and everything. Let us now provide a style for the menus. Now this is automatically added from the Twig template, so let's add a style from that. So it's gonna be named top menu dash list, and let's give it a position relative, and top would be 20 px, I guess. 20 px should do. 20 px, we would be fine with 20 px, I guess. And let us also I don't know, font. Let's find a font size. I guess 15 px would be fine for us. And let us now add the, okay, I think we are done with the style or CSS. Let's save this, and let's add the normal CSS as well. Let's see if we can find it, or else I'll have to pause the video. Normal CSS, download version. Okay, let's head over to our styles, new document, normal.css. Why do I keep doing this? I added a comma instead of a dot. So alright, our normal CSS has been added, so I think we are good to go. Like, we have added some templates to over here. So let's open terminal and let's move our GCI theme to /var/ www/html/drupal 8.4.3 /themes. Okay, let's see if if it actually went there. So Drupal.4/themes. Alright, so it's there. Let's hope this theme of our works. Let us log in. Why aren't we logged in? Alright, let's go to appearance. I hope you can see our alright, we can see our theme over here. Let's select install it, set as default, and let's head back to our site. Why is it not working? Let me just clear all the caches and let's head back to our site again. Let's see what the reports are. It says unexpected token error, operator value of line 11. Alright, in our line 11, if page dot content, okay, there's an error in our file. So if page dot content okay, alright, I think it should work now. I mean, of course it's not gonna happen over here because I'm not changing it in my directory, but just so you know, this needs to be done, I guess. Why didn't I see it before? So now what we did was we removed the double braces to single braces because that's important. Alright, so let's save this. Okay, we actually moved our directory, we didn't just copy, we moved it as well. So we need to head over here and let's go to style and sorry, not style, of course, we were in our templates.page.html.twig, and okay, I guess I could still edit this. Alright, so let me just remove this and 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 this. Alright, so we should be we should hope for the best now, I guess. Let's head back to our site and we still see an error. Let's see what errors do we see now. The following module. Okay, that's not the error we want. Unknown endf tag. Okay, again an error in 25. If dot page dot twitter. Okay, why is it an unknown endf tag? Alright, okay, we didn't add percentage over here. Should work now. And alright, so our site is working as of now. We have see if there are any more errors. Okay, let's head back to our site, and as you can see over here, we have added our theme has been added over here, but I don't think it is working right now due to some reasons. Let's see. Let's go over our themes, style.css, and let's give our position of absolute. Alright, we're going to position of absolute, and bottom would be 0. So this way we'll be able to add our stuff in footer, and we have a height, we have a width of 100%, and we have a text line center. Alright, I think it's the problem is with the normal.css, so I don't think it's working correctly. So I'll just download it again, and let's see it works. Alright, so there was some error in providing the path and everything, but in the end we were able to make this work, and this is what our theme looks like. So let me just close everything. Okay, this was your GCI template folder, and let's close this now. Let's close this for now. So these are the basic things in our theme folder. This is the fonts which will specify the fonts. These are the image that we will put in case you want an image to be there in our website. This is the styles for website. This will define however our theme will look like, and this is templates. This will define the rules that are to be set, which will produce content and print content, do something or anything or that matter. This is the basic info HTML file which will provide information about our theme, and this is the libraries file which will define, okay, this is the part where we'll be depending on that. This is the style we'll be using. In case we have a JavaScript file, we'll be also using a JS library in this, so we can add that over here. So that is how you can create a basic theme from scratch using Twig commands. Thank you guys for watching.